Building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and suppression sprinkler systems. If alarms should activate during our meeting today, please evacuate using the exits at the rear of the chambers. Go out to the mezzanine, proceed out the double doors to the terrace, and go down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please check with a marshal or a fire official for assistance. Once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall at Lewis and First Streets. Employees wearing safety vests or our city marshals will inform you when it's safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to items on our agenda, citizen participation and public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to the city clerk. Cards are available in the clerk's office or at the rear of these chambers. However, if you did not submit a card, it does not prevent you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or specified public hearing items. If anyone is present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please see our city clerk up front. And note, if you parked in the parking garage across the street, I hope it was free today, but I don't control that. If you parked in the parking garage across the street, a self-validation machine is located in the foyer between our chambers and the security desk you walk through to enter the chambers. You must have your ticket with you to use the machine. However, if you do not, please see security personnel when exiting for a validation coupon. Before we begin with our agenda today, would everyone please rise for the invocation given by Rabbi Felipe Goodman of Temple Beth Shalom, and remain standing for the pledge. Where's the Kleenex?
Our God and God of our ancestors, Elohei Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. As we gather here today, let us take a moment to pause and reflect on the vibrant spirit of our beloved city, a city built on dreams, resilience, and unity. Today, we'd like to honor our outgoing mayor and wish her success with thankfulness for all that she did for the citizens of this beautiful city. Today we stand at the threshold of a new chapter in our journey, filled with hope and promise. Almighty God, ruler of the universe, we ask for wisdom and strength for our newly elected mayor, who is charged with the responsibility of guiding our community through a brighter future. May she be endowed with the courage to make tough decisions, the compassion to listen to the voices of all constituents, and the vision to lead us in embracing innovation and inclusivity. Let us remember that our greatest asset is not the glimmer and the light of the strip, but the heart and the soul of our community, diverse, dynamic, and determined. May this new administration foster collaboration and understanding, ensuring that every citizen feels valued and heard. May we be blessed with the wisdom to discern the path forward, the strength to overcome challenges, and the courage to embrace the diversity that enriches our lives. Let us remember the teachings of our ancestors who emphasized the importance of Tikkun Olam, the call to repair the world. As we embark on this new leadership, guided by Mayor Berkley, bless her, O God. Grant her the ability to listen and the courage to act with passion and understanding. Let us commit ourselves to working together, citizens, officials, and organizations, to nurture an environment where everyone can thrive. May our city continue to shine as a beacon of hope, determination, and inspiration. B'chen yehi ratzon, and let it be your will, and let us say, Amen.
council every day. This is so exciting. I wish it were our council like this oh my goodness, on such a special day I have 2 microphones. Are you all in trouble? Okay. Wow. Okay. We will start our ceremonials today by swearing in of our mayor and our Ward 5 council member. We will have presentations and photographs as we proceed. The Honorable District Court Judge Tara Jones will swear in Chandra Summers Armstrong as our Ward 5 councilwoman first. So please, may I have Ms. Summers Armstrong and Judge Jones please come forward. So good to see you. So I'll give you this. Well, this one, I don't know. David, wherever you are, if it's not working, let me know. I would also like to invite at this time Ms. Summers Armstrong's husband, Carl Armstrong, her sons, Dexter Summers and Kieran Armstrong. Please come forward. Her mother, Deborah Harris. Her sisters, Janine Coleman and Sylvia Weber. Her uncle, Michael Seals, and her cousin, Adriani Tolafree. Please join us as well. It is wonderful to have you here on this celebration today. And Carl, I understand you will be holding the Bible. Okay, and at this time, Judge Jones, would you be kind enough to administer the oath, please? And if, Mr. Armstrong, if you could go on this side, that'd be perfect. Okay. And then if you'll put your left hand on the Bible, yes. And here you go, right hand up.
If you could raise your right hand, and if you could repeat after me. State your name.
Chandra Summers Armstrong.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support.
That I will support.
Protect and defend.
Protect and defend.
The Constitution and government.
The Constitution and government.
Of the United States.
Of the United States.
And the Constitution and government.
And the Constitution and government.
Of the state of Nevada.
Of the state of Nevada.
Against all enemies.
Against all enemies.
Whether domestic or foreign.
Whether domestic or foreign.
And that I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
Allegiance and loyalty.
Allegiance and loyalty.
To the same.
To the same.
Any ordinance.
Any ordinance.
Resolution.
Resolution.
Or law of any state.
Or law of any state.
Notwithstanding.
Notwithstanding.
And further.
And further.
That I will not.
That I will not.
Under any direct or indirect obligation.
Under any direct or indirect obligation.
To vote for.
To vote for.
Appoint.
Appoint.
Or elect.
Or elect.
Any person.
Any person.
To any office.
To any office.
Position or employment.
Position or employment.
In the city government.
In the city government.
Of the city of Las Vegas.
In the city of Las Vegas.
And further.
And further.
That I will faithfully.
That I will faithfully.
Perform.
Perform.
The duties of the office.
The duties of the office.
Of which I am about to enter.
Of which I am about to enter.
And further.
And further.
That my bona fide address.
That my bona fide address.
Is shown herein.
Is shown herein.
And I.
And I.
Will immediately.
Will immediately.
Notify the city of Las Vegas.
Notify the city of Las Vegas.
Of any change.
Of any change.
Of address.
Of address.
During my term of office.
During my term of office.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Councilman.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor.
And now we'd like to present you with your certificate of election and a few little flowers. Do we have two? And Councilwoman, and sir. How nice to see you. Congratulations, family. Councilwoman, would you like to have the opportunity to say a few words, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. That was a lot. So, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who is here today, especially my family. They came a ways. My sister Sylvia is with my great nieces and nephews and my uncle, and they're trying to maneuver, and they're running a little late. But I just want to say, first of all, it is really a privilege, and it's an honor to serve Ward 5 in the city of Las Vegas. This community is my community. It has entrusted in me their hopes and their dreams for growth and jobs and redevelopment and advancement, and I will do my very best to work diligently with you to make these hopes and dreams come true. First, I want to thank God just for being here. This is kind of crazy for a kid from East Oakland, 98th and Eads Avenue, between Sabrani Park and Brookfield Village, who lived in a small little house on Douglas Avenue, raised by an amazing woman. Where's Mommy? Amazing woman who taught me and my sisters from a very young age professional decorum and how to spell and write and carry ourselves in public. And my dad, who I hope is watching, who entrusted in us and put in us faith and the understanding that our job as Christians and as humans in this world is to serve people and to do our best to serve our neighbors. And I'm grateful for that. I want to thank my husband, Carl Armstrong. Carl with a K, who in 1993 was introduced to me in the offices of Judge Adelio D. Guy, and he thought I was cute, y'all. And he pursued me, and we married, and he took on the charge of raising my sons. Brandon, who I believe is watching from Chicago, I love you so much. Dexter, who is here, and my baby son, Kieran, that Carl and I have together. And he has stood with me through thick and thin. He has encouraged me and held me up and dried my tears and knocked on over 12,000 doors this year with me because he believed in me. I also want to just say thank you to my pastor and his wife who are here, Bishop House and Sister Mary House, and two of my dear friends. I'm going to mess up y'all because I know there's a lot of people, but Molly and Christina, please wave. I have known them since the 10th grade. Christina and Molly and I have been through all kinds of things, and I'm grateful for their friendship that has endured for many decades. And for all the volunteers who are here, the people who poured into me, who watched my children, thank you, Tracy, who bunked with me, Venetia and Claire, who prayed for me, Mr. Lacey, all the people in here who just said that we believe in this girl with these red glasses. She might do all right. Thank you so much, all of you. If I missed you, please know I'm grateful, and I love you, and please stand with me, prop me up, hold me up. Let's get to work and do some really amazing things for Ward 5 and for the city of Las Vegas, and I am really happy to join this auspicious team of leaders, and I hope to really do a really good job. Thank you so much.
Well done, Madam Councilwoman. We are so excited, and what we're going to do now is perhaps some pictures. Kiara, wherever you are, can we know anybody who can see her, if you can find her in our crowd here. Let's have some pictures, and if you will step in, and council too. First, the family, if we would, and Judge, if you would then step in also.
Perfect. Hi, let me have everyone move up, please. Okay. And we're going to kind of, just because of the podium,
Miss Barr? That I can't. Has David and the kids ever been there? Where? I wouldn't recognize them.
Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. We're going to go in. I have you guys just step out a little bit. Perfect. Thank you. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a few. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. One more. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
But don't go away for 1 second. Councilwoman Summers Armstrong, if we could have the city council, wards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, please, now for pictures of the council. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
One or two more steps up, and everyone take one big step that way. Maybe right down towards you. Yep, perfect.
I have to say,
We're going to get it right. It's really good, I promise.
power to the women, it looks like, huh? That's a...
3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. One more set. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Great. Thank you guys so much.
Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. That was beautiful. That is a calendar cover if I ever saw one before.
Wait, why were you in that picture?
Because I'm not part of this council anymore, but on we go. I know somebody who's going to be, so this is wonderful. And now we will move on to our next oath. And I may decide to go home right now and not do it. This is a phenomenal woman, and this is so exciting. I would ask longtime friend and most esteemed Justice Mike Cherry, please, to join us up here, which he has, who will be swearing in our Mayor-elect Shelley Berkley. And Ms. Berkley and Justice Cherry, please, it's your time too. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay, and I would like to invite Mayor-elect Berkley's husband, Larry, Dr. Larry Lerner, to join us. Her wonderful son, Max, and daughter, oh my goodness, I know from when you were a little boy, my goodness, I'm old. Her son, Did, and daughter-in-law, Kelly, with grandsons, Avi and Teddy. Are you sure you want to be mayor? Look at what the fun you could have. Oh, are they cute? Son Sam Berkley and daughter-in-law, Vile. Her daughter, Dr. Stephanie Lerner, son-in-law Mike Levine, and granddaughter Naya. Come on up. Her former husband, Fred Berkley, and his wife, Dee. Please come forward. Part of the family. And niece, Natalie Berkley, to join in as well. Wow, wonderful. This is family. So nice to have you here, and I understand, Dr. Lerner, you'll be holding the Bible, which you already have. And at this time, this is yours, and let me switch places with you. Please, if you'll.
I promise that my introductory remarks will be shorter than the introduction of Shelley's family. First of all, Mayor, thank you on behalf of the judiciary. As a former Chief Justice in 12 and 17, I want to thank you for your service to the City of Las Vegas and the state of Nevada. Thank you, Carolyn. Come a little bit closer. It was 1976 when I first laid eyes on Rochelle Levine, also known as Shelley Berkley. I was the assistant Clark County public defender, and she had just gotten out of law school, and she was looking for some employment. And she had some people that were backing her from Temple Beth Shalom, which I was a member, and I went to Morgan Harris and said, I'd like to hire this woman. And she said, Mike, you know we don't hire women. And it wasn't until 1977, a year later, that we finally hired Janet Blumen, who I had interviewed. And I think now there's over 100 public defenders, and I think the majority are women. So Shelley didn't give up. She, as far as she served in the Nevada legislature, where I think Max was born, right?
Max was born before I got in.
Okay. And she was a university regent. And then we hooked up again. Excuse me, Larry, hooked up. In 1998, Shelley was running for Congress, and I was running for District Court 17. We both campaigned, and we both won. I was then able to be a district court judge and later a Supreme Court justice. But Shelley had 7 terms in the United States House of Representatives, and she was a magnificent congresswoman. She used to come home every weekend. I don't know how she did it, Larry, seriously, running back and forth between Washington and Las Vegas. But then she came home, and when she was in Congress, she served a lot of young people who participated in the Las Vegas office and the Washington, D.C. office. One of the very special person that you did was my son, David Cherry, who now works for the city of Henderson and is a government affairs person there, and you were his mentor, as well as all the young people that served in Las Vegas and in Washington, D.C. when you were a congresswoman.
Now they're all old people.
That's true. Then she wrapped up here with Touro University, and then she decided to go ahead and become the mayor of the city of Las Vegas. And I know that George and Estelle and Al are all looking down saying, great going on. So we're not going to have a Goodman anymore, but we're going to have a good woman. Here we go. Let's go slow. I state your name.
I, Shelley Berkley,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect, and defend
protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the government of the United States,
and the government of the United States
and the Constitution and government
and the Constitution and government
of the state of Nevada,
of the state of Nevada
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
whether domestic
whether domestic
or foreign,
or foreign,
and that I will bear
and I will bear
true faith,
true faith,
allegiance, and loyalty
allegiance, and loyalty
to the same,
to the same,
any ordinance,
any ordinance,
resolution,
resolution,
or law of any state,
or law of any state,
notwithstanding,
notwithstanding,
and further,
and further,
that I am not under
that I am not under
any direct or indirect
any direct or indirect
obligation to vote for,
obligation to vote for,
appoint, or elect
appoint, or elect
any person to any office,
any person to any office,
position, or employment
position, or employment
in the city government of the City of Las Vegas,
of the city government of the City of Las Vegas,
and further, I will faithfully perform the duties of the office on which I am about to enter,
the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter,
Mayor of the City of Las Vegas,
Mayor of the City of Las Vegas,
and further, that my bona fide address
that my bona fide address
is shown herein,
is shown herein,
and I will immediately notify the City of Las Vegas of any change of address during my term of office. Shelley, so help me God.
Shelley, so help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Shelley Berkley.
And Mayor Berkley, your certificate of mayorship and some flowers. Heartiest congratulations to you. And if I may, Mayor Berkley, I know I have never known you to be silent. The microphone and City Hall is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. You know, I don't usually read a speech. I try to do everything spontaneously, but in preparing for today, I either had to concentrate on being prepared to run the meeting or memorizing the speech, so I thought I would do my job and run a good meeting today. So I'm gonna read some of this. Before, Mayor, are you still here? Mayor, okay. I would appreciate if everybody helped me in thanking and congratulating the Mayor's Goodman. "25 years of dedicated service from one family to any city is extraordinary. And I want to thank the Goodmans for their 25 years of service to all of us and to the community that we love. And while I'm thanking mayors, I would like to thank my very, very dear friend, the former mayor of Las Vegas, Jan Jones, who brought glamour and brought all of us into the modern Las Vegas. Thank you, Jan. I love you. To Rabbi Goodman, there's a lot of Goodmans here. For the first 10, he has been my rabbi for about 26 years now. For the first 10 years, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. But either his accent has gotten a little lighter or I'm starting to understand what he's saying. But I can't thank him enough for being here and giving the invocation on this very special occasion. To my dear friend, Justice Cherry, there you are. I do recall that you didn't hire me. But we have been friends for longer than I can imagine. As a matter of fact, I don't remember a time that I didn't know the Cherry family, and I'm just thrilled, Mike, that you were able to do this with me. Thank you. It's both an honor and a privilege for me to be here today as your new mayor. I'm very aware of the responsibility that you have entrusted me with, and I pledge to devote my life to working on behalf of the city of Las Vegas and the people who have chosen to make this remarkable city their home. No one does this in a vacuum. So I wish to pay tribute and thank my family, my husband, Dr. Larry, my kids, my grandkids, my in-laws, my outlaws, my ex-laws. Anybody willing to call me a family member, I appreciate a lot. They really have sacrificed an extraordinary amount. Missed birthday parties, missed dinners while I was serving the public, and they never complained, and they just encouraged me from the beginning to end. And it's good to know, along with Chandra, that we can appreciate our families and thank them for the extraordinary sacrifices they have made so I could be here today. Thank you. Love you. To the 15 candidates that ran for mayor. Thank you so, and many of them are here today. Thank you so much for running an issue-oriented civil campaign. I learned a lot from the candidates that were running, and I think not only did it make me a better candidate, but it also hopefully will make me a better mayor. So thank you all, everyone that's in the room that ran, thank you. To my Toro family who's here in Mass, thank you so much for being here. I do know Toro is located in Henderson, but we're very, very happy to have you at City Hall today. To my new colleagues, thank you for welcoming me so warmly. I'm looking forward to working with you as we take our great city to the next level as a team with a vision for the future. And finally, thank God, I'd like to acknowledge the student body officers and the past principal and current principal of Shelley Berkley Elementary School who are here with us today. And there they are. Thanks, guys. I'm so happy that you are here. You're part of Las Vegas history, and you're part of my history, and I look forward to the day that our student body officers are standing up here in some capacity serving your fellow citizens. So, sit. I want to share with you how my family ended up in Las Vegas. It was is somebody crying? Oh, no. Oh, what happened? Kids. It was 1964. I was 13 years old. My dad was a waiter in upstate New York. He was having a very hard time making a living. So one night, he put my sister and I and the dog in the back seat of our car. Parents were in the front seat. Everything we owned was in a U-Haul hooked up to the back bumper. We drove across country on the old Route 66. It was middle of the summer, no air conditioning in those days. It was a hellacious trip. We got to Hoover Dam. There were signs that said Las Vegas 30 miles. So my parents, who I thought were so old, they were 31 and 34 at the time, they wanted to see Las Vegas. This was such a big move for us. We never knew if we'd be coming back east again. We had no idea what our futures held for us. So we decided to stop in Vegas for the night. We never left. And one of these days we're going to unpack the U-Haul. I know. I honestly thought my parents brought us to hell. It was so horribly hot and miserable. A few days after we got here, My mother went to Temple Beth Shalom, which was the only temple in town, and we became members. And my father went down to the Culinary Union, and they sent him out to the Old Sands Hotel. We made a life for ourselves in the middle of the desert. A month after we arrived, our car was repossessed. It was not an easy time for my family. But I tell you this story not because it's so unique, but it's so relatable because half the people in Las Vegas got here almost the same way. Or they ran out of gas, or they ran out of money, and now they're mayors and governors, so it's great. Yeah. Las Vegas is a city of dreams. People dream big in our town. Whether it's hitting megabucks or landing a job to support your family, buying a home, opening a business, getting a second chance in a new town, we all have dreams. I believe it's my responsibility, it's my job, along with the members of the City Council, city staff, and employees, to create an environment that is conducive to helping our fellow citizens realize their dreams. And I see former Senator Richard Bryan in the audience. Thank you so much for being here. I believe the next 10 years will see unprecedented growth and prosperity in our city. I will endeavor to create an atmosphere where everyone who wants to share in the success of Las Vegas has the opportunity to do so. No matter what the color of your skin, where your family's from, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, an independent, whether you're a business owner or a proud union member. Las Vegas needs your talent, your drive, your hard work if we're all going to succeed. We're a world-class tourist destination. We should also be a world-class place to live and raise our families. Working together with the other municipalities and jurisdictions, we can help make everybody's dream come true. And I'm going to ask for one thing. When JFK said the following, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." I was a kid at the time, but those words inspired me. It made me want to be a good citizen and work with others to make our country better. I'm going to ask the people of Las Vegas the following. Ask what you can do to make our city better. We will be here with you and for you, working together to make this community the envy of our country and the world. It's a common goal of ensuring that the next chapter in the book of Las Vegas is more exciting, more dynamic, and more successful than it already is. I believe in my heart and in my very soul that together there isn't anything we can't accomplish and we can't do. And I am thrilled to have been elected to this post. I promise I will serve you well, put your needs above my own, as I always have, and I thank all of you for being here, for being part of our remarkable community, and for helping to make a difference. Thank you all very, very much.
We're going to do pictures now.
change
Yeah.
it. Is this okay? I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine, right?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rick has got you included on all the DUI stuff that you want to do. Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you for being interested. I don't know. See you soon. We'll have to, I don't know if you want to.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
What I wanted to tell you is think about it.
Council? Olivia, where did
We want to support her and you guys, right? Your team. You think they're...
Now I think it's too late.
You don't want to go check it out? Yeah. That's right. You got people out. You got people out. You are in the war. Okay, please. Okay. Call me if you need anything. Quality.